All right, hey y'all, welcome back. We know last month was a little bit of a heavy hitter, so we wanted to end off the year with like a nice little reflection about Real Talk Tuesdays. So as y'all know, I'm here with our normal crew. We have Brittany, Miosha,
Hey.
Reverend Watson, and Reverend Gail. And you know, y'all got me. Hey. So as you guys all know, we started Real Talk Tuesdays back in February with our very first topic being Black excellence, as we should, to celebrate us a little bit, uplift us. And, you know, over the course of the year, we've touched on a lot of topics having to do with like finances, how to handle bullying, ways to take care of your mental health, and a host of other videos that you can go back and watch for your viewing pleasure and just hang out with us for a little bit. And so today I just wanted to start and ask, like, you know, for you guys, what was your favorite topic, or which one hit home the most? Like, you know, which ones did you enjoy recording? Floor is open to anybody. Okay, yeah.
So for me, obviously our inaugural episode was the one that was on the Black excellence. That one, you know, the research for that was good. The conversation was great. And, you know, when you're talking about Black excellence, I mean, I'm looking at Black excellence. We are all Black excellence. So it was just a really uplifting, you know, conversation to have, you know, with you guys. So that was one of my favorites. I have a lot. I actually, you know, and obviously the mental health one, you know, we had a guest, Reverend Gail's wife, Miss Amherst Watson Gail. She was amazing and, you know, gave us a lot of tips to deal with our mental health. And, you know, with all that's gone on this last year, I felt like that was definitely a hit. So those were probably two of my favorites, but
yeah. Nice. Anyone else?
As for me, I don't know if I had I had a lot of favorite moments. But I can just appreciate the journey that we've had this past year. I know I can remember kind of like the conversations, like when God kind of gave me the vision and the concept of doing this. I can remember the individual conversations that I had with each of you. You know, some of you guys were a little hesitant. But you guys were willing to do it. And I just wanted to give young leaders an opportunity to be heard, right? And speak on relevant topics, perhaps things that people have never heard you guys talk about. Because I think I was very intentional on who I selected. I was very happy with who I selected. And I've just seen the growth of you guys, and I've seen the growth of me included. And I appreciate each of your transparency. I appreciate the honesty. I'm sure our viewers do as well. I think each of you bring a very unique perspective, which is needed. So I'm just continuing to encourage each and every one of you guys to continue to do what you're doing. Make your voice heard. Don't be silent because you have a lot to give. You have a lot to offer. So again, I just wanted to personally thank you, and certainly thank all of the viewers who have been so gracious and who have supported us over this past year, because truly we couldn't have done it without you. But again, I certainly thank you, Brittany, Miosha, Brandon, Brianna. You guys have been great, and it's been good to see how you guys have flourished in this opportunity that has been presented to you.
That's real nice. That's real nice.
Aww. Thank you, Reverend Watson.
Yes,
I was one of the ones who was like, wait, what is he? You know, I was one of the ones that was like, wait, like, what does he want? He was like, Britt, you know, I think you'll be great. I'm like, and then I had the nerve to be the first one to moderate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I definitely.
And you do a good job too.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You do a good job.
I'm a talker, so you know.
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna say nothing. We'll get you afterwards.
But how has the journey been for you guys? I know we were talking about favorite moments, but how's the journey been for you guys this past year? Because what's interesting is we have some very interesting and interesting conversation behind the scenes.
Yes.
We're trying to come up with the topics from month to month. I mean, there's disagreement. Sometimes it gets a little contentious, but we all
That's a good word.
When it's time to do it. So what's the or you can share a favorite moment, but kind of what's been the process for you from day one when I asked you to do it to kind of now when you reflect back on it a year later?
Well, for me, I can't remember what my thought was when you first asked me to do it. I think I was just like, okay, that's cool, you know. I can't remember being like, I don't think I want to do this. No, I can't remember being like that. I think I was just like, okay, cool. I got Miosha, Brittany, Brianna. Oh yeah, I think that'd be good, you know. So I'm just like, okay, let's do it. And but I just appreciate because like the people that you chose, you know, I've worked with them, you know, in some capacity before. So it was just kind of like easy just to fall in and just us to, you know, especially do something where we can actually share our opinions and, you know, be transparent with each other. And I try to be transparent anyway. So it was just, I think the journey has been great, even with the topics, even with the disagreements, even with, you know, just, I think it's been a great journey because, you know, when you have any individual working with someone else, you're two different people. You know, we're all different people, different personalities. So we're going to have our own different opinions about things. But I think this platform gives us an opportunity to hear each other's opinion, hear each other's views on different matters. And sometimes we can agree to disagree. But at the end of the day, it shows that you can agree to disagree, but still love each other and still have fun with each other and still be saved and sanctified and everything else that you need to be, you know, and still be a Christian at the end of the day, even though you may not agree with everything somebody says or does. So I just appreciate the process, the whole process.
For me personally, in the beginning, I responded back like, yes, let's do this. But in my head, I was like, Lord, I was like, Lord, I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. Just help me put my best foot forward for all the videos. Mostly because I was going to be going through a transition of my own. I was graduating soon and I was going to be moving out and I wouldn't be here. And I didn't know what my time commitments would look like when I got into grad school. So of course, in the beginning, I was like, yeah, I'll do it when I text you. And then in my head, I was like, Lord, we gonna talk about it. And you're going to give me courage and encouragement because there are going to be days where I'm going to go, not today. I'm going to have to show up. And so, like, I don't know. Yeah, and I was going to say, and I feel like they became like sort of, they were kind of relaxing after a while. Sometimes the topics were a little heavy, but it felt nice to, like, you know, step outside of academia for a little bit and, like, you know, talk about something else with other like-minded people, even though we were disagreeing, like, you know, easy to talk to, stuff like that. And I don't know. I feel like it's been a good journey, you know.
It's definitely
a little rocky in the beginning, but, you know, we here. Welcome to December.
We here. Me? What about you?
I have definitely enjoyed it, and especially since, you know, like the COVID and we all haven't been together like in our normal capacity, you know, like, you know, I think about all the time, years we've grown up together for the most part. So, you know, it was good to just, you know, get back with everybody and to see everybody and to be able to help other people, you know, like if it's issues that we came up with that we thought were relevant, then, you know, I'm sure if we at least reach at least one person, then we've done a good job, right? So, but I think that people have probably really benefited from, you know, some of the topics and the subjects that we went through and, you know, have learned some things because I know myself, I've learned a lot too,
so
you know,
much.
and having guests and everything going. So it's just definitely been a journey and it's hard to believe that it's December. Like,
it
and
is
we're here
like,
already.
Where did 2021 go?
Like,
Where?
Just yesterday, Kenny was like, "Are you?" I was like, "Kenny," but here we are in December, and
Here we are in December.
So I appreciate you guys.
Yes.
Oh, Brandy, you crying?
But the tears of joy. Tears of joy.
I just just reflect, like you said. I feel like we have a really harmonious vibe, even though we disagree. Because like I really wish sometimes
Say that.
not that
We do disagree.
we disagree. Like behind the scenes, it's like really, but
It's all in love, though. All in
It's
love.
it's all in love, but when we disagree, it's beautiful to be able to disagree with someone but still be respectful, because so often do you have people who I ain't gonna do this no more, well whatever. No, I've never even thought that, even though a lot of my ideas were shot down, and I'm gonna throw that out there. My ideas were shot down. I was never to the point where I was like, I'm done. Because I still feel like what we have to say, what we've said, and what we will say is relevant. And I really love you guys. I'm so thankful that I'm thankful that Reverend Watson asked me. At first, like I said, I was nervous, but I'm glad to be here. I'm so glad to work with you guys, and I'm just looking forward to more opportunities to talk.
Some real talk.
Some real talk.
This is real, y'all. This is real talk.
Okay, yeah.
Go ahead.
You can go ahead. Sorry, you're good.
No, no, because I'm like I said, I'm always try to be very intentional in the things that I say, and how long it takes me to say it, because I don't ever want to. I always want you guys to be able to express your point, and I don't want your point to ever be kind of your opinion or your thoughts to be drowned out, right? Mm-hmm. I want you guys to, because I see so much in all of you, and that's why sometimes I think it's important for us to challenge each other, right? I'm always trying to constantly challenge you guys in reference to a topic, to say, okay, well, what's the takeaway, right? I mean, how is this going to benefit? How is this going to benefit our audience, right? Because that's truly why we're doing it, right? Yes. We want to do it to provide valuable information so that people can take it away and they can enhance some aspect of their life, right? Mm-hmm. Whether it's physically, we talked about the health, which was great. Whether it's financially, we talked about that. Whether it's spiritually, we talked about that. Or whether it's mentally and emotionally, I always want us to be cognizant of providing valuable information and make sure we're giving the listener something. And you guys have been great. I mean, you stepped up to the plate. I know the process can be frustrating for you sometimes. I'll be transparent. I know I can be frustrating sometimes to you. But
no, not you. Not you.
No.
You guys have really been great. In 2021, I think I can't wait to see what God has in store for us in 2022. And I've said enough, so go ahead, Brianna. I didn't mean to take your.
I need to be here.
It's okay. It's a reflection. We're reflecting back. It's all good. So I just wanted to take the time, just a quick little second, to open up the floor to all of our listeners, and in the comments, just let us know what some of your favorite topics were. We'd love to see. We love hearing your feedback. Also, should you feel so inclined to leave us a few topics we could talk about in the coming year, because as everyone has mentioned, our main goal is to reach you guys and talk about things that are relevant, talk about things that you want to learn more about. And so we'd love to know what's on your mind. So just let us know, and we would greatly appreciate it. So after reflecting a little bit on what Real Talk Tuesday has been about, how have you guys felt about 2021 overall? We've had our COVID issues. Part of it, we were locked up in the house. We've gone through big periods of growth. I mean, I've gone to grad school. I know, Yosha, you started some new ventures. So what's 2021 been like for you?
The theme for 2021 is like, you know what? The fact that I survived it, I'm just going to be thankful for that. It was a pretty heavy year for me personally. My family lost a matriarch. My aunt passed away, and just trying to recover from that. Because anybody that knows me knows I'm extremely close to my family. Like sometimes it's like leave me alone because we're so close. So that's a blessing, but it's also hard. So when someone passes, because it's like you're so close to that person, it's so weird that they're not here anymore and trying to adjust. And I find myself still having like anxiety attacks about it. So 2021 for me, it was one of those years where I'm like, you know what, God, I'm just glad that I'm still here. I'm glad that I made it through. I'm glad that I was able to show up, in all the capacities that I've been able to show up in. And I'm just going to keep trusting you. I mean, it hasn't all been bad. I took, I stepped on faith and did something that, I got my COVID shot. So, I'm not like terrified of COVID anymore. I, was able to take my students to Florida. That was a really nice trip. So it's not been all bad, but 2021 was heavy, but you know what? We're still here. We're still alive and well. And, we're going to just believe for a great 2022.
And we love to hear it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. For myself, 2021 was definitely a challenging year, but it was a rewarding year, right? So I started a different career path, still relatively the same thing, just on a different side of the world. And it seems like it's a whole new venture. I'm telling you, that bridge that connects this side and that side is different.
Right.
But it's an adjustment. It's an adjustment, and it makes me look at things in a completely different way. But, I've been able to spend a lot of time with my friends and my family and to, travel and just enjoy God's work, like the beauty of things that are right around us. So overall, 2021 was a great year. I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot, and I'm looking forward to 2022.
Yes,
the only way to go is up.
Yeah, that's what I feel the same way. Brittany Hushai, 2021 was it's been a good year. Like you said, every year has its challenges, its ups and downs. But the fact that we survived 2020, made it to 21. And able to get out and actually go to a restaurant and, go on vacation and, started getting back to some type of
sense of normalcy.
Right, some sense of normalcy has been very rewarding. So I've been thankful for that. And, it's just like you said, every year has its ups and downs, but, you take the good and the bad and you keep moving and you look forward. I'm telling you, if it has, these last couple of years haven't taught us anything, it has taught us to be grateful for life, grateful for friends, be grateful for family, and to learn how to really take care of yourself, physically, mentally, and emotionally. So, you take what you learn and you keep moving. And so that's why I'm looking forward to 22 to see what it has. And we're going to keep the door down and we're going to keep it on moving.
Right.
Yeah.
Great year.
Yeah.
Yeah, this past year, in fact, these past 19, 20 months has kind of reset my life and forced me to put things in a proper perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Although it's been challenging, it's really increased my faith in God even the more. It's like I trusted God before, but I mean, my trust in God is it continues to increase and increase every year. Every trial, every tribulation, every setback, it just makes me trust God even the more. So that's kind of what these past 18 months has taught me. I've had a tremendous amount of growth, certainly spiritually. Again, I just have a tremendous amount. It's taught me to trust God. It really has, right? All this stuff that's going on, you cannot make it unless you have a tremendous amount of faith in God.
Absolutely.
Amen.
As you guys have all stated, I mean, it's allowed me not to take anything for granted. So again, these past 18 months has kind of reset me, reset my priorities, and put things in their proper perspective. So I thank God for it, for kind of what he's been doing in my life. Again, it's been very challenging, but as Lucia said, it's been very rewarding, and it's just reminded us that in spite of it all, God is still in control.
Amen.
Yeah. I feel like I can agree on the challenging tip of 2021. Big changes this year for me, going from undergrad to going to grad school. That has been insane to say the least. It's hard, but you know what, Mama B, love her to death, always says growth and comfortability, they don't live on the same street. And so that is something that I have been trying to hold on to. And as you mentioned, Reverend Watson, like, you know, this year has increased your trust and your faith in God. And I found that, like, it can be very difficult to trust in the plan and to have faith while you're in it. But then, like, you know, you still pray through it. You still do what you need to, like, you know, do to be connected to God while you're in it. But, like, once you're out of it, you're really like, okay, like, I see, like, I know, I know this is why I had to go through that. I know why you put me in this position. And even though I was whiny and I was ungrateful and the moment,
kicking and screaming.
Like, yeah, I see what you wanted me to gain from it now, and I appreciate you for it. And I feel like that's something, like, you know, I've learned to appreciate more over this past year. So yeah, lots of growth, lots of happy times, lots of hard times too. But you know, we are here. We did it.
We are here.
Proud of
We
us
are
all.
doing it. Yes.
And so, in typical Real Talk Tuesday fashion,
Oh Lord.
we always end. Don't be nervous. We always end our videos in a quick fire question. Now, as a grad student, what I can do is offer you a virtual hug, a high five, a compliment, or a thumbs up. You can pick 2 out of those, and I will give it to you if you get the question right. I sure will. And so, with that being said, our question to end our lovely year is, on average, how much do you think a family unit spends on Christmas? I'll give you some time to think about it.
Don't look it up.
And I was gonna say, I don't want to see any internet searches.
What was the question?
So, on average, how much does a family unit spend on Christmas?
A family unit of how many people?
You know, just look at family, you know.
Like a household?
Yeah, like a household.
Okay.
Family.
And this is like an average, right?
This is an average. You don't have to get the exact number. I wouldn't do that to you. Just on average.
Christmas. I'm trying to think of what I spend.
Like family of 4, or like.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, what?
Oh my goodness, y'all are so picky. It's a family, okay? Family.
If I had,
A
like,
family of
6
4 is going to
people,
count as the same as a mom.
Is it
and
a
her
blended
dog.
family? Is it an extended family?
Girl.
Mom and them?
You
Or,
stop.
Girl.
I
Oh
was just
dear.
trying to.
I would say maybe $15,000 to $2,000.
Okay, but choose one.
Oh.
Not
About
2 answers.
about $1,800. I don't know. That's low end.
Okay. 1,800 locked in. Who's
The average family.
Yeah.
Reverend Watson, I figured you would know this because you're good with numbers. I figured you'd be like on this.
I know how much I spend.
Right.
It's probably not average. I'm I'm afraid I'm the average family.
Yeah.
Make the assumption the average family is, I guess, 2 parents, maybe 2 children potentially.
Okay.
I'll say 1,000.
Okay. Locked in 1,000.
So Reverend Gale said, would you say 1,800?
He said 1,800.
Now that seems very low to me, but
Mhm.
I'm gonna say 1,000.
1,800 seems low to me. 1,800 seems a little low to me, but average family.
The average family.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say maybe 2 G's.
Okay.
I know that's I'm gonna say 2 G's. I'm gonna say 2 G's.
Locked in. Got
Locked
it.
in at
1,800, 1,000, 2 G's. Miosha, it's all on you. You're number 4.
I'll say like 2,500.
24. Ooh, honey, y'all got some money.
Average family, like for everybody.
I mean, I'm guessing this includes like gifts and like
a significant other,
like
some kind
I'm assuming
Okay.
food items as well.
Okay.
Like the
1,000, 1,800, 2,000, and 25.
Okay.
Let me do some. But 1 second.
Let me.
Because we can see what's down there, right? I'm not doing
Okay.
I'm not.
All right. Drum roll. Reverend Watson, I told a story. Oops. Reverend Gale, you won.
He's carving on them. Oh, okay.
The average family spends $1,536 on food.
I could, yeah.
You want a thumbs up?
Yeah, give me a thumbs up.
Oh wait! Yeah, hold on. Let me get my reaction too. I got my.
Y'all are mad corny.
And
You
Okay.
get a little party thing too. Like,
Appreciate it.
That's a lot. That's still a lot, though, right? Or is that a lot?
I mean, to me, that's a lot.
But I'm thinking like for Christmas, right? That's just for Christmas. That's not even including your
No,
bills.
it's not a lot.
That's not a lot.
I think it just
At
speaks
all.
to. I just think it speaks to how blessed
Consumerism.
that some of us are. Because that's really not a lot. Yeah, it's really not a lot. So it puts things in perspective, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was the answer, Brianna? 1,500? 1,500
Yes.
something?
Basically 1,500.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
That's like
Well,
2
guys,
Is that how we're getting the year on that down note?
that's not down. You want me to sing you a Christmas song to We can sing Carol of the Bells to uplift the people.
I am not singing that. I have not sang that since 8th grade when we was in chorus. We're not doing that.
How about everybody give a closing remark for the year?
Okay.
No?
Oh, okay.
I'm here for that.
Yes. Okay.
A closing remark. Okay, do we have time to think?
No, I'll start. I just
Go
want to thank you. I just want to thank you guys.
No.
I want to thank our listeners. Thank you for the support that you have given us through 2021. I look forward to your support for 2022. God bless you. God bless your families. And I wish each and every one of you a prosperous end of 2021 and a great 2022.
I second all of what Reverend Watson said. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for tuning in on Tuesdays. You don't have to do it, but so many of you do. Thank you for your positive feedback, because I know I don't share it often, but we do get a lot of people who are like, I really enjoyed that. And I guess I probably should tell you guys that more often, but I don't. I'm horrible. But so thank you guys. Thank you guys for the love, because I mean, it's real and we really appreciate it. And as Reverend Watson said, I'm praying for each of you, hoping that, we just have a great end of our year and an amazing start to 2022. 2022 is going to be amazing. And that's all I'm going to say. Love you. that.
Yeah, I will like to say I second, third, I guess. But anyway, everything that everyone said, everything that Sister Brittany said, I just appreciate you all allowing us to come into your space every month and sharing our transparency with you as far as the topics. And I pray that you all have a safe holiday and also have a great new year. 2022, yes, 21, you might went through some ups and downs, might went through some trials and tribulations, but everything you're going through this year is to prepare you for what's going to happen next year and prepare you for what God has already prepared for you in 22. So, keep moving forward. The best is still yet to come. Thank you.
How are we supposed to follow that?
I'm sure you have something beautiful to say, Miosha.
I just want to say, thank you for journeying with us and growing with us. And I pray that you guys learned something. And it means a lot when people take out time out of their day, right?
Absolutely.
To spend time with you. So, keep the faith, right? Walk at your own pace, right? And 2022, it's going to be a great year. Speak it into existence.
Yes.
Write it down. Make it plain. Pray about it. And, it's just going to be a good time. So I just thank you guys. And I hope that you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed preparing and planning these videos for you.
For me, it's the way she said how I'm supposed to follow that, and then said all that, and now I'm supposed to follow that. But for the fifth time, you were gonna hear it from me. Thank you guys again for joining us, for hanging out with us on Tuesdays. I really appreciate it. This has been fun, and I'm glad that you guys have been able to get something from it. I have myself too, and I cannot wait to see what we will all learn together next year. And with that, we're signing off. Merry Christmas, farewell, Happy New Year, and good night.